Hello Heidi and Heidi's dad. We've got the transmission out of the Tundra. This is what it looks like when it's all apart. I'll go over some things with you, and Eric or Amanda will contact you with the different cost estimates. That's basically what it looks like. When we look at the pan, you can see the material on top of the magnet. These are all pieces of metal, so this is all metal that's caught on the magnet, so obviously a lot of metal is rolled through the unit. The other magnets have quite a bit of metal on them as well. The metal essentially came from the overdrive planetary, so you can see how the teeth are fractured off. The bearing that goes on the back side here between the planetary and the ring gear, so this is going to be sitting in like that. This bearing here is what's failed, so these are pieces of the bearing there. Material, the little rollers from the bearing, you can see them there, they would have been lodged in between this gear and this sun gear here, and then this annulus here, so that's where the majority of the metal would have come from. And essentially this piece is going to have to be replaced, as is this piece and this drum as well. The material that was going through here has gone through some of the clutch plates as well, and has caused a bunch of scratches essentially in the steel plate. The camera may not pick up on that, but this plate is rough from the metal going through it. This is in the overdrive section, so those steels are damaged as a result of the metal from that bearing failure. The pump itself, it looks okay. That's going to be the pump right there. We haven't measured it, but everything looks like it should be fine there. The clutches in the overrun drum here, they look okay as well, and not a bunch of slippage there. Like this really is all going to be centered on the fact that the bearings failed. The material that went through there will have also gone through the solenoid, so you can see some shift solenoids here and here, and this one here. So what happens sometimes is that material will get in there. Oil is supposed to come into the solenoid and allow it to go down through the valve body when the solenoid is activated by the computer, and sometimes that metal will restrict the solenoid to the point to where it won't work. So we're going to have to take the solenoids off and test them, and put them on the solenoid dyno and make sure that we can get them to change state. So that still has to be done, but based on the fact that the lockup was staying on, we know that the solenoids are going to be restricted, so that's a step we still have to do. And the cooling system has been flushed out of all the debris that you can see that's in the pan, so the transmission cooling system is all good now. And the different estimates are going to essentially be whether we replace all of these friction pieces, so all of the friction discs and the steel discs. If we're doing a recondition, we replace all of the clutch plates, or whether we replace some of them. These pieces here, of course, have to be replaced either way because they're going to be the actual cause of the failure. So this is just one piece of the bearing. You can see the bearing is all rough, so that's got to be changed either way. So as I said, Eric or Amanda will contact you with cost estimates, and we should go from there. Thanks.